All right, so I think. All right, select file to upload. Boom, done that. That needs to get saved into that form.
Side of Angular, or
Not that I'm familiar with.
is this dude literally loading the library and not telling us? That's cool.
What
What
are you looking at?
I'm going to send it to you.
Right.
Yeah. Paste.
I think I may be looking at the same thing.
Whoa.
Yep, sure was.
Ah.
All right, so I got.
Sorry, I only have one window up at a time.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Do you think that file reader is a thing?
File change.
I'm gonna look up Angular file reader.
No, I think that's.
Oh, is that defined in there somewhere?
Yeah.
No.
I think it is.
Oh, okay.
Patch form value. Okay.
I don't see where. Yep, it's an Angular thing.
Okay.
File reader. It looks like an Angular service.
All right.
Wait, no.
No.
Maybe. I can't tell. Dang it.
Okay, so I think though that we can use that to go back to our image one. So we've got the file there, we've got our form.
Oh yeah, no, it's a flipping Angular thing. What the hell? I want to see it in documentation. What? Like, I'm actually not finding it in their documentation, but Mozilla, apparently it's part of the web API.
Yeah.
The file reader constructor creates a new file reader.
Yeah, okay, so it's just a JavaScript thing?
Yeah, I've never heard of this thing before. Using the file API, which was added to the DOM in HTML5.
Okay. This form. Touch value.
So the file API, so when you say type equals file, it makes it possible to access a file list. So when I was working on that node library, that like said file list, that's actually coming from input type equals file. I thought they created it.
Okay.
So it creates the file object. Yeah, that's crazy. Change my
Okay.
Oh, I'm saving that for my back pocket. I have for Vets Who Code, I do the daily code challenge, so I know none of them watch this. But just so they know, they're about to get a week's worth of file challenges.
So I don't know exactly what running this change detector does, but alright, well. So now we should.
Where are you getting that change detector ref from?
It's that.
I was looking in the media repos. Sorry. It's under the class component.
Yeah.
I was looking for that. Yeah, that's weird because it also has this mark for check method. So what the hell is this thing?
Yeah, that's what I put in. Post image component. Mark for check.
Okay, so change detector ref is in Angular.
Call this because my zone doesn't catch the onload event, so we need to manually call it. Otherwise, the submit button won't be enabled. Okay. May or may not want that. Oh, okay. I see. Because he has.
Yeah.
Let me pull this back into the screen.
This seems very could get very processing heavy. So it's a base class for Angular views, provides change detection functionality.
No, it's not.
What? And then, well, if anything changes, it uses the methods to add and remove views from the tree, initiates change detection, explicitly marks views as dirty, meaning they have changed and need to be re-rendered.
Yeah.
So if anything changes, it gets re-rendered. So while you're typing in text into your text area, is that triggering this change detection?
Yeah, but that's always there. This is just to explicitly call stuff. So that change detector is always part. It's part of the life cycle of Angular. Yeah.
Got it.
I believe.
Gross. I just wonder how much it's re-rendering.
Well, nothing if you don't have anything to re-render, but if you
Well, what I'm saying is if you update a text field,
yeah,
is it just re-rendering the text field, or is
absolutely.
it re-rendering?
No,
it's not re-rendering the entire form, the entire view.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah. That would be super.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, it'd be super inefficient. Yeah. Okay. So I think we may not even need this because I think he's just using it to update the disabled property there. So.
Got it. Yeah, it looks like you can just send input type file, right? So event.target.file.
Yeah.
And and then this.form group.patch value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I wonder if we go into our confirmation. And I wonder if I can't just put form text. Yeah, okay. And then I wonder in the HTML for this, we can't just update that to that getter, what I call it, form text. I wonder if that works. Yep, sure does. Cool. Nice. All right, let's also put well, let's just, before we do that, maybe log it. Just see what it is. See what we'll have access to there.
I think it's TypeScript's going to complain because you need a return.
I got it.
She's so wicked fast.
Cannot read property value. Oh, because it's undefined. Yes. That makes sense. Oh. I guess that just breaks it. Huh. Give it something meaningful. Does that make it stop complaining now? Ah, okay, cool. Man, it calls that a lot. Probably need to look into why that's called so many times, but until then.
Yeah, you're not even on the component.
Huh. Huh. Well, it makes me wonder if that's even working over here in the image. Let's take out this. Let's take that out. I wonder if. Oh, you know what? I think I have file and not image here. That's going to be part of the problem. Huh, okay. Alright, so this is setting it there. Shoot, that's not what I want to do.
I think it might be getting called so many times because you left CD in there. Is that the CD calling you? Because it was saying look for change. Mark for check. I don't know.
I don't know.
Who could know such a thing?
Okay. It's not.
Are you expecting the console log to get called? Is that in the get?
Well, I don't know which one is getting. I just realized I think it's getting this now.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see what we have in here that we can see. Value. All right, there's the value. I wonder if I need to have. What does it have a name? You think?
Your form control.
Well, the value, the file that we're uploading there. So I wonder if I need like a second form control for the file name, and then one for the actual file.
What do you need the file name for? Isn't it?
It's really don't.
That's not it. What's the name of the actual file called? Okay, so it's just converting it into data.
Yeah.
It's got to be in there, man.
Yeah. Okay. Show. Read URL. Wait. Source is target result. Well, that's.
Yeah, what does that show?
I
Because
don't
we're
know.
just seeing target value is what
Yeah.
you're querying. What's up?
I think that we want to look at this though, because I think we could do a preview here in the image using that, which is probably something we want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so what about instead of on file change, instead of emitting event target.files, what about emitting event.target, or maybe even just event? And then parsing that event.
In here?
No, if you go back, if you go back to the HTML, the partial, what you're, what you're passing up on file, the other one, post image component.
Yeah.
What you're passing to file change is component.html. Sorry, not .ts. Angular is bumming me out right now. You're passing $event.target.files.
Yeah.
What if you just pass just event, and then I think you would be able to parse out your .result in your target files from there, as opposed to drilling all the way down to files.
What does that get me?
Well, you were saying you wanted to parse out the image, and you were saying that, I don't know where the name is, right? It's in event.target.results, but you're only passing back event.target.files.
Okay. So just pass this event here.
Yeah, and then drill down in whatever it's called, component or controller.
So this event is just going to be, what kind of event is this now?
It's going to be an object. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's called fileless.
So then this would
because I think it'll have like time in it and stuff.
Event.target
files at 0. Yeah.
All right. I still want to do this thing though.
Yeah. Yeah, but you could you could change its binding right there on the file change function.
Change what binding?
How are you gonna? Because you're gonna load an image with like a source tag, right, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was gonna say you're able to change the source binding on your file when it fires file change.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you.
Okay. That was easy enough. Stop. All right, so here. What do I call it? This thing. Image source. So let's put this back in here. Nope, property files have been defined. Yeah, the event is the file list. I think this is kind of where we went
Yeah.
round and round last time, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's weird. I thought we would have still needed event.target, but I guess the event itself is the whole thing. That's nice. The file list event. Then what is event.target.file files at 0? That's super weird.
I don't know. All right. So, well, let's say that. Okay, so you lose that when you set the image. I guess could we just set the image to? Guess it doesn't matter, right? So we're putting it as an image as this reader result, which is a file reader result, an array buffer, right?
Was it a buffer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe I don't really need it because I just want to preview. Yeah, okay. I think I know what to do now. All right, let's get this preview working here though. So once we do that, and then equals post form dot controls value. Let's see what that does. Nothing.
So you were binding. Is there like an image box to see what the bound image source looks like?
What?
So like that image tag,
Yeah.
you bound image source. I was just seeing if that binding was going through.
There we go. So it seems like there's a source there.
Unknown. What kind of flippin' thing is that? That's like not even. That's not a programming thing. There's no unknown. That's not allowed.
Result. I don't know. Okay. That doesn't make sense. Why? So this thing again. Alright, so image upload. It makes a difference because we're not passing anything in there, but in here it has an event it's passing.
Right.
Should that make a difference?
It doesn't. So for us in the onChange function, we don't ever actually explicitly set the attribute like they're doing. We're just saying onChange set this value.
So I added it in here.
Reader.result.
I added it in here in this image source, which I have
Right.
bound to the source.
Right, but yeah, I'm just saying like, is that rebinding happening? Because like I think on init, what does that source look like? What is this .image source?
Oh, we can look. Okay, it's unknown. So let's try one.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's breaking and then it's just like I'm broken now, and then you can't like set it to work.
That. No, it still says it's source unknown, even if I pass an empty string to it.
What about pass a pound sign? Because it looked like in that example, like we just want a broken source like image. Like why won't it just like give us a broken image?
There you go. Broken image.
There you go. Cool. So if you do the select file to upload, does it work now?
Nope.
But is it changed?
No, it's
still pound sign?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just not getting updated. All right. And this post form controls image value is what is accessible at that point.
Let's just try passing this E in here. Oh, okay. Then it has a change function that reads that URL from
I'm worried that that change function is a jQuery thing.
yeah, I mean, I'd have to write a change result for it, a change event for it. Well, let's. It just says reader.result. Okay, well, let's try that. Oh my goodness. This image URL, oh, it's any. All right, well, that seems like it might be better.
It's definitely a clearer tutorial.
No. All right.
So what is reader.result passing? Like, what does it show?
Reader.result?
Yeah, is that the buffer that?
I don't know. Yeah, it's a buffer.
Got it. Read data, read SURL.
All right, so. So he has this preview files that's on the change of this input. Alright, so let's write that change event, I guess. Oh, okay, so we have a change event already. It's a file change. Put in the file change. This dot image URL equals reader dot result.
So,
src image source equals reader dot result. I wonder if you can only read at one time, and if it's maybe null there. And that could be a thing, right? That you could just touch the reader one time and then it's gone.
that would be a really crappy thing if that was a thing.
Wait, hold on. File change. All that files. Copy file does not exist. All right. All right. That's an image.
Hallelujah! Woohoo!
All right. That image is way too big, but all right. So let's style that image. So I guess I also need this little bit. There. Seems like I have. Let's go. Oh. All right. So. And there. Now let's see if that works. Oh, I need also an ng if here. Because I don't want to show it if there's no image. Exactly what that picture looked weird. Oh, okay. Just want to, there. Hey, look at that. Cool.
Nice. Wow, cool. Yeah, my Zoom dropped. And I came back and I was like all unmuted for a bit.
Yeah.
Unmuted. Nice.
All right. So let's.
But I think that's super awesome. Yeah.
So we should be able to then here use this same. Let's do this. Confirm. No, we've done that. Confirm. Image source. So should I? Yeah. Okay. so now let's see. File, load our file, load our text. Alright, so that is not working. Why is that not working? This image. Why is it not showing? Image source. Image source. Same thing we did in here. Setting the image source to the reader result. Also set that to the image value. I wonder, unless value inherently turns it into a string, maybe? Oh no, it says it's any. So it can be whatever. So it's whatever we saved it as.
What's the browser saying that image source is? Or what do you think? Object.
Unknown again. Alright.
It's really not helpful anywhere.
Now. Source, image source. Image preview, image source.
Yeah, I wonder if that patch value is doing its job.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's getting set. Remember we looked at it before and it was getting set because it was in this ng on it on init and it was getting set there. So I wonder if I just need to write a getter for it so when it's accessed it's
you're just returning that.
yeah. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Good old Henry. There it is. Cool. That's all it was.
Nice. Nice.
Alright, so use that same thing. I'm actually just going to move this up into here, I think. And let's check that. Yep. Nope. Wow. Why? It's preview. Oh. Well, if you give it the right class name, you'll probably have a better chance.
That'll do it.
Of course not. Why would you? Preview image, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's even getting applied. So this is in. So step template. That's where the card is.
I didn't know that it scoped it like that. Do you think maybe it needs to be in post stepper? I don't know.
It seems.
I don't think so. I think it should.
Ow.
It should propagate down, but I don't know.
Well, you know what I'm going to say? Screw it, and it's going in all the components right now.
There you go.
Because I'm just... I can figure that out later. Opportunities for refactoring. All right, now we need